Hello friends, recently I have to do my thesis work, write a lot of research materials for the completion of my MD degree in anesthesiology. So for which I have to sit in the chair in front of a computer for a long time to type all the research works. So during that time I faced a lot of issues like neck pain, back pain, eye strain. So recently I'm doing this for a few weeks time, so even if I'm facing all these problems, then what about the IT professionals who are sitting in front of the computers on everyday basis for about 8 to 10 hours? So whatever the things which I have followed, whichever the things that has helped me, I'm sharing it with you, so that if you practice this for a long time, so if you practice this on an everyday basis, you would not face any consequences on the long time. So I'm not going to use any medical terms and waste your time by saying that what are the side effects of sitting for a long time, because as you already know the importance of it, that's why you have come to watch this video. So I will directly go to the techniques. So the first thing is for the neck. So there is so much of strain which is happening in the neck, which causes neck pain. On long term, this will cause disc bulge. So every techniques which I am going to say is based on a simple concept called use or disuse theory. So something, if you use properly, it will be running for a very long time. If you don't use it, our body will think that this body part is not needed, so it won't function properly. Its efficiency will be decreased. The same principle applies if you overuse something for a long time also. So now the neck, this all the muscles in the neck from the front to the back to the sides, it has very few functions. What are the functions? So it can see sideways, it can see up and down, and it is for rotational movement also. So this is the exercise which you have to do. So every 1 hour, wherever the place you are sitting, you can just do start by doing like front and back 5 times, then you can see sideways 5 times, then you can rotate it clockwise 5 times, then you can rotate it anti-clockwise 5 times slowly. This will take about 1 minute, that's all. So this you can do in any order. There is nothing like whether you should do clockwise first time or anti-clockwise first time or whatever. You can do it in any order. Just activate all the muscles. When we are sitting in a chair, obviously we are straining few muscles more than the rest of the muscles. So if you so this is like overuse of some part of the muscles and lesser use of other part of the muscle. So if you activate everything systematically, then everything will be used in a much efficient way. So this is for the neck. So and the second thing for the eye strain. So for eye strain, you need 20 seconds in every 20 minutes where you should watch something 20 feet away. So in the similar way, the neck muscles has some functions. The eyes also has 6 muscles, 6 extraocular muscles. Their function is like to see both the sides, to see up and down, and to see all the oblique angles, all the 4 oblique angles. Apart from that, there are few muscles which helps you to focus on the near object and which helps you to focus on the distant object. So when you are sitting on a computer, obviously few muscles are overstrained and rest of the muscles are not used. So the muscles for focusing, for accommodating near vision is used much. So for every 20 seconds, every 20 minutes, if you watch a thing which is at the 20 face distance for 20 seconds, the rest of the accommodation muscles are used. At the similar time, when you see other directions also, your other muscles are also used. So and apart from that, for systematically utilizing all the eye muscles, activating all the eye muscles, Vedatri Maharishi's simplified physical exercise, he has given an eye exercise in which where you have to sit either in Vajrasana or in Sukhasana, cross leg on the floor, or even you can sit comfortably in a chair, where you have to again use the same principles. So you have to see up and down 5 times like this, then sideways 5 times like this, then obliquely 5 times like this, then clockwise rotation 5 times like this, and you have to rotate it anti-clockwise 5 times like this. So you have to focus on the nail bed, then you focus on the near and the distant vision. You have to just accommodate this, then you have to place both the palms in your eyes and keep it for 1 minute. So this will take 5 minutes. This you can do once or twice in a day. That is more than enough. Rest of the times you can do this thing. So this is the second thing. And the third tip is like every 1 hour keep an alarm. Definitely keep an alarm, because whenever we are working in a computer, we never knew how much time it has passed. Because like while I was working, I would have written like a 1 page only. I would have thought it would 1 hour would have passed, but the time that would have passed is like more than 1 hour, like 2 hours would have passed. So after that 2 hours also, we will realize only when our body starts to ache at some point of time or the other. Otherwise we don't even notice that. So every 1 hour keep an alarm. So get up out of your chair and table and walk randomly for 5 minutes. I am not going to say like do this stretch, that stretch. Just take a walk, go to the restroom, drink water and come. Randomly no specific things. This activates all your eye muscles also, all the eye strains are also received. And whenever you are tired, what is this common stretch that you are doing? You are raising both the hands up and you are stretching like this, right? So what happens? So whenever you are sitting comfortably, your basal part of the lungs is highly aerated and rest of the parts of the lungs are not aerated. So by doing this, you just increase your lung capacity and the aeration to rest of the parts of the lungs is improved. So this is a simple stretch which you automatically your body naturally does. So if you want to do, like, you can do like this, then you can take few breaths like this, then you can do sideways stretching. This is more than enough. No other systematic stretching or something like that you need, because mainly in office place doing all these things are practically very, very difficult. And the next thing is like sitting comfortably on a chair. Take a chair. The chair should definitely have a backrest. It should definitely have an armrest, and you should be comfortably rested on the back. So I'm not going to say yes, you sit straight and you sit cross leg. This is the best posture and all those things. See, if all those that have been the best posture, then why people hesitate to sit? Why very less number of people are sitting on the floor, and while very less number of people are sitting not able to sit straight, because that is not the most comfortable posture. So this is the most comfortable posture. And few people say this body is trained to work for a long time. It is not trained to sit for a 8 hours 10 hours duration of work. So see, first essential thing is like this body is capable of doing some work, some kind of lifestyle which is suitable 1000 years ago also, and this body is completely suitable for which even after thousands of years, whatever the work schedule that is going to be there, this body is completely suitable. So if you want to make this body work for 8 hours a day just by sitting, this is capable of doing it with adequate training and modifications. If you want the same body to work by standing completely 8 hours in a day, this body is capable of doing it. So whatever the way we want, we can use this body just with few amount of modifications. You just sit comfortably in the chair, resting your back and resting your arms, and you can bring the table in front so that you can keep the computer desk in front, or you can pull the chair a little bit ahead and you can work like this comfortably for a long time. Obviously, despite all these things, sitting for a long time, this definitely weakens your back and rest of the muscles. So definitely every day half an hour you must go to gym. Gym, I'm not asking you to eat like a very, very high protein diet or lift weights, nothing like that. You go to gym, work out all the muscles systematically with very less weight, because like if you use more weight, tomorrow who is going to go to the work? See, even I go to gym, but I don't lift heavy weights. I lift as much as is comfortable for me, as much it is possible for me, because the next day I have to go to work. With the sore muscles, I can't just keep on sitting in some place and can't be idle, right? So you do that, one thing. And the second thing is, if you're not able to do that, like you can just do a walking half an hour. This investment for half an hour in a day is very, 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 very essential, because over a long period of time, this is the only asset which you are going to build. This will maintain your health for a very long time, because in the last 5 to 6 months I didn't go for gym. I could obviously see that my weight has increased and my stamina has decreased. So all these side effects started happening. So despite whatever the works you have, however the busiest schedule you have, you can never give up on this half an hour. Whatever the things that you are, how much perfectly you are working out or what you are working out doesn't even matter. But for half an hour, definitely you should work out something else or the other. And definitely our core muscles are not becomes weak by doing this kind of job. So what we can do, I'm not going to advise so many people are doing core exercises without supporting the back. This will put a lot of strain on the back muscles, and over the period of time, this is definitely going to harm us. We don't need six packs, we need just the core muscles to be strengthened, so that there is no strain on the backbones. So how this can be strengthened? So definitely the first exercise which I advise is planks, and for the oblique muscles you can do Russian twist, and apart from that, one exercise for the upper abdomen and one exercise for the lower abdomen. This is more than enough, and no other exercise. Like 10 minutes 2 to 3 times in a week is more than enough. No other difficult core exercises needs to be practiced for a common people. So these are the just let's recap. So first thing is a neck exercise, moving neck in all the directions, and the second thing is the eye exercise. Like every 20 minutes you should take a break and see a object 20 feet away for 20 seconds, and sitting comfortably in a chair, resting your back and resting your arms. And apart from that, every 1 hour keep an alarm, move for 5 minutes, go away 5 minutes, stretch for 5 minutes and come. And the fifth thing is spending half an hour in a gym or some kind of physical exercise, like some kind of sport, some kind of physical activity is very very essential. This is the asset which you build for your entire life. So hope this video is helpful for you. I will see you in one another useful video. If you want some other topic also, kindly leave in comments. I will make the next video on the topic. So until then, it's Aravind signing off. Bye bye. Thank you.